waging a legal battle to keep his tax returns hidden. A New York Times report that President Donald Trump paid just $750, £578, in federal income tax the year he entered the White House, and, thanks to colossal losses, no income tax at all in 11 of the 18 years that the Times reviewed, served to raise doubts about Mr. Trump's self-image as a shrewd and successful businessman. The newspaper said Mr. Trump initially paid $95 million, £74 million, in taxes over the 18 years it studied. But he managed to recover most of that money by claiming, and receiving, a stunning $72.9 million, £57.03 million, federal tax refund. According to the Times, Mr. Trump also pocketed $21.2 million, £16.5 million, in state and local refunds, which are typically based on federal filings. Mr. Trump's outsized refund became the subject of a now long-standing Internal Revenue Service audit of his finances. The audit was widely known. Mr. Trump has claimed it was the very reason why he cannot release his returns. But the Times report is the first to identify the issue that was mainly in dispute. As a result of the refund, Mr. Trump paid an average $1.4 million, £1.09 million, in federal taxes from 2000 to 2017, the Times reported. By contrast, the average U.S. taxpayer in the top 0.001% of earners paid about $25 million, £19.5 million, annually over the same time frame. Mr. Trump has financed an extravagant lifestyle with the use of business expenses from his homes, his aircraft, and $70,000, £54,786, on hairstyling during his television show The Apprentice. Mr. Trump has capitalized on cost incurred from his businesses to finance a luxurious lifestyle. The Times noted that Mr. Trump's homes, planes and golf courses are part of the Trump family business and, as such, Mr. Trump classified them as business expenses as well. Because companies can write off business expenses as deductions, all such expenses have helped reduce Mr. Trump's tax liability. What we know about Trump's tax affairs is outlined below. Many of his best-known businesses are money losers. The president has frequently pointed to his far-flung hotels, golf courses and resorts as evidence of his success as a developer and businessman. Yet these properties have been draining money. The Times reported that Mr. Trump has claimed $315 million, £246 million, in losses since 2000 on his golf courses, including the Trump National Doral near Miami, which he has portrayed as a crown jewel in his business empire. Likewise, his Trump International Hotel in Washington has lost $55 million. £43 million, the Times reported. Foreign visitors have helped support Mr. Trump's properties since Mr. Trump began his presidential run. Lobbyists, foreign governments and politicians have lavished significant sums of money on his properties, a spending spree that raised questions about its propriety and legality. The Times report illustrates just how much that spending has been. Since 2015, his Mar-a-Lago resort in Florida has taken in $5 million, £3.91 million, more a year from a surge in membership. The Billy Graham Evangelistic Association spent at least $397,602, £311,469, in 2017 at Mr. Trump's Washington hotel. Overseas projects have produced millions more for Mr. Trump, $3 million, £2.35 million, from the Philippines, $2.3 million, £1.8 million, from India and $1 million, £783,332, from Turkey. Mr. Trump will face financial pressure as debts become due. Mr. Trump seems sure to face heavy financial pressures from the enormous pile of debt he has absorbed. The Times said the president appears to be responsible for $421 million, £329 million, in loans, most of which will become due within 4 years. On top of that, a $100 million, £78.3 million mortgage on Trump Tower in New York will become due in 2022. Tax figures. Washington Post data reporter Christopher Ingraham tweeted the amount of federal taxes paid by each president in first year of office going back to Ronald Reagan. As you can see from the figures, Barack Obama paid a huge amount more, 2,390 times what Trump paid, in taxes. Obama paid $1,792,414, a lot more than any of the other presidents on the list, but light years away from Trump's minuscule tax return. Ronald Reagan paid $165,202 to 220 times Trump. George H.W. Bush $101,382 to 135 times Trump. Bill Clinton $62,670 to 84 times Trump. George W. Bush $250,221 to 334 times Trump, and the largest was Barack Obama, who forked out a colossal 2,390 times what Trump paid. Federal taxes paid, first year in office. Ronald Reagan, $165,202. George H.W. Bush, $101,382. Bill Clinton, $62,670. George W. Bush, $250,221. Barack Obama, $1,792,414. Donald Trump, $750. Christopher Ingraham, @_Ingraham, September 28, 2024. Those, Trump himself, who might claim this is fake news. The sources were also shared. Related, billionaire Trump paid $750 in income taxes in the year he was elected president. Let's block ads. Why?
Show your love for him. Click the link in description. Thanks for watching.